Assalamu alaikum and hello to everyone. I just wanted to say a few things. Inshallah. I just wanted to tell you guys a story about what my friend, basically my friend told me a story, and she said that she's got a friend, and this was quite a long time ago, and she was having some problems or something in the relationship, and so anyway she my friend's friend fell pregnant, and she started saying to, like, you know, social services, health visitors and everybody, oh, I don't know how I'm going to cope, this, blah blah blah. And at that time that poor young girl didn't actually realise that the social services and all the, you know, the doctors and everybody, they were just faking it and trying to make it out, oh yeah, we do understand and we are here to help you. And, you know, she was just saying these things, and I don't know what I'm going to do, how am I going to cope? And it was really evil actually, because really what they were trying to do was trying to find out things, and so that they can, as soon as she has the baby, we'll take the baby off her. So they were like, yes, we understand, we are here to help you. So when she was pregnant, she applied for a flat from the council. So the council gave her a flat, and when she gave birth to the baby, the social services came and took it off her, and then the council said to her, oh well, now that social services has taken the flat off you, taken the baby off you, you're not entitled to a flat now. So basically it was like a little trick that they played with this young girl. Lots and lots of parents do say, oh, it's going to be really hard, this and that. Well, what is easy? Life isn't easy. Nothing's easy. It doesn't mean just because someone said, oh, I can't cope. Sometimes people say things. I've heard loads and loads and loads of parents say to me, oh, I think it's going to be, oh, I don't think I can cope. But the children are like 10, 11, 20 years old now. They're big. Even when you start a new job, even going to work, getting out of bed, I mean, what? So we should stop working? Just take people's children off them just because they said, oh, I don't know how I'm going to cope. That doesn't mean anything. If you try to move a bed, like out of your, you know, a broken bed out of your flat, of course you're going to be like, oh, it's going to be really difficult, blah, blah, blah. But when you get into it, you can pull it apart and then take it out slowly. Do you know what I mean? Because once when you have the baby, you can even take care of the child. So I don't understand why, you know, these social services and all that, they pretend that they're your friends and that, and then they come along and take your kid off you, and then, you know, go and give it to someone else, because that's really unfair. And that's what happened to the poor girl. And then she, you know, this girl was so sad and upset and hurting that she wanted to replace, she got pregnant again and she wanted to have another baby to replace the one that she lost. They came and took that one as well. Just pretending to be your friend and helping you and supporting you, and then right at the end, after you've told them everything, oh, well, we've got enough proof that you can't look after this child, so we're just going to come and take it off you. We're right. And then they were adopted out, and my friend was telling me they were fostered by some Muslim families, but that really kind of like annoyed me, because as a Muslim you shouldn't be fostering children anyway, and you shouldn't be adopting them. It's not part of Islam. You shouldn't be ripping people's families apart, and you shouldn't join in on this, because there are lots and lots of parents out there, loving, caring, kind parents, who are being destroyed, families ripped apart, and then not all Muslim people are doing it. I have heard that some Muslim families have adopted and fostered children. No, you shouldn't be doing it. You shouldn't be. If you're true Muslims and you follow Islam, those kids should be with their parents, and not every single child comes from a broken home. We're supposed to be making families, not breaking them. Astaghfirullah. And you have some fear of Allah, because you will answer, you know, a child always belongs with his mum and dad, even if the parents are not together, they're divorced. So what? So what? It doesn't mean anything. They should be with their parents. They shouldn't be fostered out, and people shouldn't be fostering children for money. It's all wrong. It's all wrong. It's not right. So anyway, basically these children, apparently, my friend was telling me, got fostered out to some Muslim families because they couldn't have kids or didn't have kids. Or so what, you know, that's from God. If you didn't have a child, that's from God. Why don't you turn to God and say, please, Ya Allah, can you please bless me with a child, and not go and take someone else's child? How a mother is, her tears and her heart is breaking and curse. Even she might not be cursing from her mouth, but her heart is cursing. So my advice to Muslims is not to take anyone else's child. Do not foster children, and do not even adopt them. It's not part of Islam. You should know better. Yes, and if you are having problems or something, don't trust the social services. Don't trust. Apparently, I've been hearing lots and lots of cases. People talk about these things. It's happening a lot, and a lot of people are talking about it. Don't trust the social services. Don't trust the health visitors. Don't trust the teachers. Don't trust the police. Don't trust your neighbours. Don't trust anyone. You got a problem, go to people that are really close to you. Don't trust anyone. Even if you are going to break up or get divorced, don't grasp your partner up to the social service, because you're really not doing a favour for your kids. You're really not. And that's really selfish if you do that. Yes, and if social services do get involved with you, or health visitors or whatever, you know what? Start filming them, but don't let them know. Take recording them, don't let them know, because things have been happening, and it's just really upsetting to hear these things. They twist people's words apparently, and even if there's nothing going on, they will bring up your past. They'll go to the police, I think, and they'll look into records of 10 years ago. What happened, I don't know. Even if you was drinking in the past, they will bring all these things up, and you won't have a leg to stand on, because that's how nasty these people are. And health visitors and teachers, speech therapists, don't trust them. Be careful what you say. If anything ever happens, you have to start writing things down. Keep a diary. If you ever have to see social services, take them. I don't know the law. You need to find out your rights. You really do need to find out your rights, and you do need to get a really good damn solicitor as well. And I'm sure that you don't have to do everything that social services tells you to do, because you do have rights. So best thing to do is to film them, talk to people, find out, talk to people. I mean, I don't know, but there are lots of people who do know all this stuff. Make sure you've got cameras and tape recorders or whatever you want to film them. Don't let them know, you know, play their game with them, expose them. And what else what I wanted to say was, also people keep complaining about, oh, look at that person, she's on income support. Oh, she had a baby because she wanted income support. Or he's on job seekers allowance, and they don't want to work. They don't want to work. Do you know what? People are whinging and moaning. I always hear this all the time. Oh, people don't want to work. They don't want to do this. They're on income support. They had kids. Forget about them. What about the people who are fostering children for money? That is worse than being on income support or job seekers allowance or whatever it's called, I don't know. It's much worse that people are fostering children so that only that they can get those children's money. That's what they do. I mean, my sister's husband was telling me that there's a boy, he's with the foster family, and they don't feed him. The money that they get for him every week, they don't spend it on him. And the poor boy was like, he went up to my sister's husband and said, oh, could you please give me some food, because my foster family they didn't give me any food today. That was really heartbreaking, and that was really sad. And someone said to me, oh, you know, on the internet. That's not true. People are not fostering children. They are fostering, because I know people who have fostered children and they have said stuff. They have said that, you know, and a lot of people saying, oh, let's foster children because you get lots of money. That's what people are doing. They're not doing it for the kids. They're not doing it for the children, to take care of them, to love them. No. They're doing it for the money. And they say, oh, well, you know, I'm having problems, so how about I just foster a child? I've heard people say that. I've heard people say this to me, and I've heard other people saying it to me. It's much worse that you're, a matter of fact, that you're putting people down that are on income support, that get nothing, hardly anything, a little bit of money every week. What is that, what they get? Nothing really. But the people that foster children get a lot more, and that is disgusting, that is nasty, and that is just pure evil. These children do come from loving, caring homes, and that's where they belong, and that's where they should be. No one should be fostering adoption. So what if you can't have kids? It's not the poor people's fault that you can't have kids. Do you know what I mean? These children belong with their mum and dad, no matter how poor they are, or benefits or whatever. Or taking kids off parents because they're drinking a glass of wine once a week or every night. I don't know. Whatever they do, I don't know. I don't drink or anything like that. And there's doctors who take drugs. It was even on the news. Solicitors, lawyers, judges take drugs. Film actresses, pop stars take drugs. They take so much. Why aren't their kids being taken off them? It's disgusting. It's really disgusting. You know what? I don't really know much about social services and all that. I don't know if I should say to you, you should let them into your house. I really don't know. But they will look in. Do not invite people like that kind of them, you know, just don't trust them. If you've got a problem, turn to your family. You know, we're not supposed to, and Muslims, please don't adopt, you know, do not destroy families, because you will, obviously you believe in God and you believe in Allah, and on the Day of Judgment you will answer, well, why did you take this child? Because they do have a family, and a lot of them do come from good families, and a lot of them do. It's really disgusting that people believe that, you know, their social services don't take children. They do. They do. Ask people that it's happening to. If you do get, if something does ever happen to you, please, now, all parents, everybody, just please find out your rights. Talk about this issue. And do your research, because you don't know. Today it's someone else, tomorrow it could be you. It probably will be you. Everyone, you know, it's really, really nuts. It's really, really nuts what's going on. I just think it's disgusting, and people are fostering children for money. It's disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself, and I totally don't agree with none of it. Okay, thank you for watching and listening. Assalamu alaikum and bye.